Weaving. Two sets of threads, the vertical warp and the horizontal weft, are interlaced to form cloth. Augmented weaving is a digital intervention into this ancient craft. Made for the Digital World and Image Group at Georgia Tech, Augmented Weaving is a project that is tailored specifically to artist Laura Myers. Laura is a formally trained artist who has worked in many media, but currently focuses on nature photography and weaving. As an artist, Laura has a wonderful eye for bright, bold color, and it's reflected in her photos and her weaving. My goal was to add a digital element to her work that wouldn't automate or de-skill, but would change the process in an interesting way by connecting her photographs to her weaving. Weaving is a mix of color and texture. Textural patterns are created by using pickup sticks to raise and lower the warp threads. Since I didn't want to alter the basic flow of weaving, I thought that mechanizing the process of creating texture would be a good area for the intervention. The loom is a Beckett children's loom, augmented with servos that are attached to some of the warp strings at the top of the loom. The servo arms elevate certain colored warp strings based on the red, green, and blue data contained within the pixels of one of Laura's photographs. The servos are controlled by an Arduino, which receives data from my laptop. The weaving process is basically the same, except for the addition of the laptop. When I click on a pixel of the photograph, like a green area, my computer tells the Arduino to raise the green servo arm. I then weave the row, passing the shuttle under 2 extra green warp strings, rather than going over them. This produces an irregular texture featuring 2 green stripes. I wrote a simple program in an application called Processing that calculates the red, green, and blue value of a pixel that you've clicked on and categorizes it as red, green, blue, or another combination. When I click on a black pixel, both the red and the green arms will raise up their warp threads. If I were to click on a reddish pixel, only the red servo is raised, and when the shuttle passes underneath all 5 warp threads, it creates a small red pattern in the fabric.